Okay, we are now live. I'm going to try and talk calm because the mic's working. Unless people say they can't hear, then just let me know. Here with Brian Stevens, best of the Northeast, 41 years in the business. Pray for Brian as he has to deal with me all week through Sunday. But we are here with the amazing staff, Keystone RV Centers. We are located, if you look at the map, Zone B2, I think is the location where we're at. And you'll see the big entrance. It's a very nice entrance outlining all the Forest River products that are here at this display. You can enter either from the right side or the left side, and then we are all the way back here. We have 3 of our floor plans on display. One of our newest ones that I'm excited about. I asked Brian when I got here how the traffic's been. They really like what we've done on our 389 front living. So we'll give you a walkthrough. This is one of our top selling floor plans. It's been all year, the 384 rear kitchen. We'll get into that. We've got our front kitchen over here. In the caption, Willie, be nice. I know I'm not supposed to talk about pricing and the fact that if you make a checklist of all the features, the builds, the materials we're using, by comparison of a lot of products that look similar to ours, and you compare them both left and right, you will see that you'll have a substantially longer list of included features. And then, with the help of the friendly staff of Keystone RV Centers, you're probably going to be really surprised what you'd be able to get our builds for here specifically at the Hershey RV Show. So we will do one walkthrough right now. Since we've done a lot with our top 2 selling floor plans, let's go ahead and take a look at the 389 FLH. Before we get into it, a couple features right off the bat. Thanks to Brian's feedback of simplifying our pricing sheet. So yes, of course, I'm targeting those that are planning on attending here for this week. We also have a lot of dealers coast to coast throughout North America. Yes, that includes Canada. Shout out to Brian's country. But a lot of dealers, we're getting all this information to them. So this can be a video that I think we can be sharing and reminding people no matter where you're at. So if you're not able to get to the show, we are now for 2026 builds. All of our slide floors are all full composite. In 2026, we've started the process now. We're hoping that by January, all of our floor plans will be fully loaded with a wiring harness for the through frame, as well as a complete wiring harness on the roof. Both of those harnesses are not only color-coded, every single individual wire now is etched and labeled, which that really holds us accountable, me as the GM, that every one of these are built the same way, and that small little gauge wire that says bath should be the same in every single unit. So I know our dealers appreciate it, especially in service parts and warranty. Rec time, which is your repair event cycle time, is a real number and a real challenge for dealers that are looking to manufacturers that are going to focus on investing and making those things better for our dealers and our shared customers. So really proud of that. So again, full wiring harnesses, you're going to see those in 2026 models moving forward. Every unit that we ship now from the plant is going to come standard with your awnings, but also slide toppers where they're not under a fully covered awning. You're going to have G-rated tires, peace of mind, ABS brakes, dual 7K axles. Again, that kind of checks the box. It's by no means exclusive to us. I did mention the composite slide floors now, so there's no wood. Also in our process, this is called your T-molding. It's really important how a slide box is constructed, because even though it might look really nice at a show, you really need to know how the manufacturers build this. We use wood screws here, so I've been inviting people as they come through here to really take a look and notice we don't have a bunch of screws sideways. If you're looking at coaches and then you come over and say, wow, these Columbuses look so clean, even though Will's very biased, they do seem very, very well built. We require our production team to work a little bit slower because we don't want water getting in here. We have all of our sidewalls are fully laminated, so 2-inch sidewalls, all aluminum, 2-sided wells there on your sidewalls in the sidewalls themselves. But additionally, you've got Asdale. So we've got a new gel coat fiberglass. Want to thank Brianza. We think it looks fantastic. Below that, you have a layer of Asdale, and then on your inside wall, on both sides, the entire length of the coach is going to be all Asdale. a non-wood-based substrate as well. We'll walk into the coach and we'll show you this all new floor plan. So really want to give a shout out to our engineer, Ron Brown. We let our engineer run, similar to Brian. He's got decades of experience, and he does an amazing job of not copying every popular floor plan that's out there and being one of 9 options for you guys. So we hope that when you come over and see our floor plans, they don't look like a copycat of someone else, okay? This is a unique spin. Why is it unique? Typically, you're going to see the back of somebody's noggin because that couch is going to be right here. And I'm not knocking other floor plans. They're successful and they do well. But they'll have the couch right there. You'll have a televator with a built-in around your front cap. That's typically what you see. What we've done through listening to the customers over the last few months, they want to be able to have cross-conversation, but also see the entirety of the coach. So Brian, if we can switch spots, and you can just kind of let the camera show, especially if you sit down. So where Brian's sitting now, by moving that couch against that front cap, number one, you've got a lot of natural light with a lot of windows, including the window in the front cap. You get privacy shades, that's also included in every one of our builds. But as you see, you got your smart TV, your fireplace. By opening this completely, just from where Brian is sitting, he can hear me, he can see me, you can see everybody here at the dinette, you can talk with your family and friends as they're preparing food, having a drink, and you don't have to duck down. The one thing I will say, being full transparency, you're going to probably need a step ladder, okay? Because we're now here on the main deck level, getting up to these cabinets that are a really good size, you're probably going to need a little step stool. So I do like to point that out. But as Brian's sitting here too, U-shaped kitchen. So you get a lot of counter space, you have a lot of storage space, even with this pantry with the built-in adjustable shelving. All of your appliances are going to be residential size. And again, they are not exclusive to us, but at this price point, you should expect having these features included. Anywhere you go throughout the floor plans, you're going to have 110 outlet. We have the power towers here. So you've got wireless charging, 110 USB, USB-C, undermounted sink, high-rise faucet, solid hardwood there on your dinette, on your fascia, but all the windows. Columbus typically, by comparison, while we're here at the show, we hope that we have the most amount of natural light in all of our coaches. That's something we try to do. Brian, if you'll just pan and I'll just kind of narrate, go into that half bath. So all the bathrooms on every one of our floor plans are going to be porcelain commodes, solid surface there at your vanity and your sink. We did on this floor plan, again, this is the 389 FLH. In this built-in, we wanted to move the washer and dryer here for a couple reasons. Owners, a lot of couples, are typically our persona or our type of customers. They want to maximize their storage in the bedroom. So that by doing that, that's what we were able to accomplish. So you have stackable washer and dryer. If you want, you can get that from the factory. Or in this case, we just have adjustable shelving, but that's going to be prepped. So if you want to do it down the road, or over time, you decide to maybe, hey, Will and Brian, they came out with another new floor plan and you want to trade this in, that does add value on your trading, having these added features that you're going to get as standard. Floor-to-ceiling storage here, this is where your control center is going to be. Also going to be home to your power inverter, your 30-amp charge controller. We give you one 260-watt panel. Also new for this year, you get 2 10-gauge wires to the boot. That would mean that we're not in the solar business. If you want to go to aftermarket, work with the friendly staff of Keystone RV Centers, you can upgrade online up to 7,500 watts of solar. You can now have standard on every one of our coaches. We give you the wiring that's required, and a lot of our dealers have been thanking us because that's, of course, the most difficult thing to do is try to run wiring in a finished coach, okay? So just want to show you, we got another set of steps here because below us, okay, is all that pass-through storage on the rear of the coach. East-west facing king-size bed, all aluminum cage, all welded. I will point out, too, this is a bed mechanism slide. All of our slides, we did not use cable or Schwintek slides. Not to say that any of those mechanisms are bad. I just think that they have a place at different price points. The Slim Rack Plus, the rack and pinion we use, it is the more expensive, but a lot more reliable, okay? And over the last year, I think Brian can attest as well, we have increased our sales over prior year simply because more and more people are seeing the build. And that's my invitation with you guys as I'm showcasing this one floor plan. If you're looking for a very good quality product where you're going to get the most value, and that what I mean by that is the most amount of features at probably the lowest price in its category, we invite you to come down here. The blue carpet is Keystone RV Centers. It's B2. Brian's here all week through Sunday, myself as well. Would like to get your guys' feedback as well. Like you walk in, do you like the blue? Do we need to change it? What other feedback? We are spending a lot of time listening. We want to make sure that we're building what it is you guys want. Okay, I will point out here for years, they had these side shelves. You know, talking with Brian, talking with Steve, Archie, Chris, Keith, just across the country, it wasn't very functional because they weren't that wide. So there wasn't a lot of utility. So what you're going to find now, if you're somebody that has an older Columbus unit, we have made larger upper cabinets over that bed to not only accommodate for 110 power, so now your CPAP can reside up here, a lot more stable. Leave that open for venting purposes if needed. And you can put them on, obviously, both sides. Your styles are just mounted right here, so they're open so you can run everything across for wiring, etc. You have reading lights with USB here at the foot of the bed. More storage around the perimeter, both in the upper and lower cabinets. All hardwood. We did keep the hamper, although you don't have to go far, but a lot of people seem to like it. And of course, at the rear of the coach, double vanity, porcelain commode, 78-inch doorway heights. All of our ceiling heights are 7 feet. But again, really just want you guys to get to know our name. We are emerging. We are growing. We've signed a lot of new dealers. So I do want to thank all you dealers that are learning more about what we're doing and you like what we're building and how we're serving. But we're going to be here all week through Sunday at America's largest RV show. And again, my invitation, I challenge you to come down here, talk with Brian, go through the coach, make a list of everything you're getting included at the show price, and compare it to anybody else. I would love to be humbled if any other manufacturer's offering you what we are, all at this landed price. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. We'll be coming live all week.